The Fab Five is finally all together, but can they stay healthy? That's the question on everybody's mind here on the second day of Met Spring Training. I'm Abby Mastracco for NJ Advanced Media. Now, so far we've been able to catch up with all 5 starting pitchers. Remember, yesterday we talked to Noah Syndergaard. Today we caught up with Matt Harvey, Jacob deGrom, Steven Matz, and Zach Wheeler. Let's talk about Matt Harvey for just a minute. He was open today about talking about how difficult the recovery from his thoracic outlet syndrome surgery was. He was in the hospital for about a week. There was a little bit of a scare when he had a nerve block, couldn't feel his hand for a few days. But because of the timing of that surgery, he was able to have a somewhat normal off-season and go through his typical off-season workout program. He worked out with Scott Boras at his training facility in California. He threw to his dad a little bit. He's back here in Port St. Lucie. He's ready to compete for that ace title again, and he says he feels great.
It was rough. I was in the hospital for about a week after. It took some time, but Dr. Thompson did a great job, and I had a great PT staff, and was able to go out to Boris's training facility in California and get some workouts in. And, they've been great every step of the way. It took about 3 days. They had a nerve block for 3 days after I had surgery, and I couldn't feel my hand. So I think that was a big scare for me when I was in the hospital. But I slowly got that back, and once I had full movement and started working with the PT, it was kind of smooth sailing.
I know this guy's bound and determined, and you take that determination and with that combined with that ability, and we could see something very special. But again, we aren't sure. We aren't sure how many guys have really bounced back from the injury he had to be, what they were the year before. But I know one thing about Matt Harvey. If anybody can do that, Matt Harvey will be one of those kind of guys that can regain that dominance that he once was.
Now, with all 5 starters healthy, manager Terry Collins was asked what he plans to do with Robert Gesellman and Seth Lugo, and those were the 2 pitchers that we saw step up last season. AAA call-ups, they filled in when other guys were injured, and they did a pretty good job filling in. So Collins says that for right now, they've showed enough to be able to stick to their starting role. They even have a chance to maybe grab that number 5 spot away from Wheeler. They're still competing, and Collins likes that competition. That's exactly what he wants to see.
And I'll tell you what, you already see them feeding off one another. Those 5 guys they're great. They're sitting there with lockers next to each other, and they're, already excited about the fact that, there's going to be a little competition between them. And rightly so. But, as I told Matt yesterday when I saw him, look, this is all about going out and pitching like you know how. And we'll take whatever happens. But as I said, you keep those guys healthy and you run them out there as much as we hopefully we can. They're gonna get people out, and we're gonna win baseball games.
The Mets are taking some extra precautions to make sure that their pitchers stay healthy throughout spring training and even throughout the season. You can read all about that on NJ.com. I've got a story up on that right now. Tomorrow, pitchers are gonna have their first workout. Plenty more to come this week from Port St. Lucie. For NJ.com, I'm Abby Mastracco.